Hey guys, it's Tardrew. We're here with a game called Above Eden, and we're gonna see why I guess Eden is so above. Alright. That night I saw her. A girl floating without moving. Serenity over the apartments. Gracefully levitating under the clouds as she breathed in the buildings below her. Or breathed. Nothing in this world seemed to exist but her. As the breeze caressed her long hair, shimmers of Ipora exuded from her eyes. What's this girl doing? How has she not fallen horrifically to her death yet? Why is she there? Like a butterfly frozen in time, or flower petal sitting on a lake, she remained, and I was her audience. The events of the day disappeared. For the first time in my life, it felt like I was looking through my own eyes. I wouldn't call it love or a romantic encounter. The girl transcended those emotions. Something so pure and visceral that words will feel. That would fail to describe it. Her baggy sweatshirt rustled as she stood above the city. I could make out the shine from her various necklaces as glints of silver jump from bracelets to earrings. When she wasn't floating, I'm sure she frequented her local jewelry stores. A type of yarny climbed to the forefront of my thoughts. Her eyes, they held the motions I needed to experience. Thoughts I hadn't had yet learned. Dreams I wanted to share. Stories I wanted to be a part of. Every second gazing at the floating girl was an eternity. In bliss, as I watched the fogs obscure the moon, something changed. Though we were hundreds of feet apart, I could feel a shift. Her iris barely moved an inch, and yet the entire Earth was knocked off its orbit. The kaleidoscope looked back at me. Telescope. Today was awful. That's normal. It's been 3 weeks into the new year, and I haven't joined a club. To hide my embarrassment at school, I've been eating alone in the stairway, like a true anime protagonist. Sometimes when I hear people coming, I'll pretend to walk through the halls. Maybe they'll think I have somewhere to be, or something important to do. It's too pitiful for someone to be eating alone in a place like this. You think it'd be easier to share a random friend group, to join a random friend group? I thought I'd try the photo club, but I don't want to take pictures of other people. That's weird. Maybe the music club could teach me songs, but they just hang out and don't actually do anything. Why would I feel bad for wanting to learn something? I keep getting excluded. It's better to be alone anyway. I can think to myself and clear my head. Thinking is a good thing. Maybe everyone else should try it. Maybe he's got a good point. So I'm sitting here on a curb complaining. The park gets really quiet around this time, and barely anyone comes this way. So it's a perfect chance to get some real solitude. Away from everything. I continue to sit on the brick tile. My legs are starting to feel a bit numb. Maybe if I shift my weight around, there could be I almost read that as something else. Gah. The silence is broken by two bodies colliding. Or it would be more correct to say that one body impacted another. Someone's boot came directly from my ribs. Oh, you're completely camouflaged into the scenery. No wonder didn't see anyone. Hey, that's not a good place to sit. You're gonna get kicked. The violent culprit is now lecturing me. I turn around sharply to fire back in my assailant. What the? It's her. Oops. It's her. It's a woman. If miracles existed, this had to be one. All the luck in my life probably got used up for this moment. It's probably fine. Maybe I could rack up some good karma in other ways. I'll probably pick up some trash later to make it even. He's like, this is my chance, guys. You should really sit somewhere else, you know? How am I supposed to see you? She complained at me. Huh? There's absolutely no one around. I should have the freedom to sit wherever I want in a public park. Maybe you should look where you were going. Those shoes are gonna leave a bruise. A bruise? Are you 5 years old? You should be happy a girl cute as me walks near you. You should be more thankful. Ah, the girl's out of her mind. Why would I be thankful? This is gonna hurt for at least a week. And damn, did she kick you that hard? Look, it's swelling up now. Don't you have any shame? You just kicked a random bystander. I wouldn't really call you a bystander if you were just sitting on the curb. Maybe more of a by-sit or is that even a saying? Is there anything going on in your brain right now? If this is a new word, maybe I should contact someone about it. Do people get paid for new word discoveries? He's not listening to me. I'm getting a headache. A evil headache. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? You gave me a headache. You know? There's a drink machine around the corner. It has a really good selection. You could take me there before they run out if you want. Is this some kind of scam? I got kicked and now she's shaking me down for vending machine money? Ah, my ribs. You're saying your inner thoughts out loud. Trust me, the strawberry tea is once in a lifetime opportunity. This is how I met your mother. Kind of vibe. With a grin, she's dragging me now. And just like that, I got swept up and limped to the soda machine. Ha ha ha. Your walk is so lame. Can't you try to stand up a bit taller? I could try if someone didn't brutally attack me. Maybe if we're quick, we can catch the culprit. Nice idea. What if there's a reward? If it's money, I'll split it with you 80-20. That's way too off. I would need at least that much in order to survive until I hit someone else. Yes, hello police, the criminal just confessed at least 200 units to my location. Ha ha ha, what's up with that? Teehee. As gentle and mist trailed through the trees, we finished our drinks and chatted about nothing. Nothing at all. I have a special cassette, you know. Special. Yep, this is completely rare, unique, critical, hyper, ultra deluxe, one of a kind of special. Crippy ultra deluxe, triple deluxe. Yeah, okay. Anyway, don't be that way. It's really special to me. So what's in the magic cassette? Why do you have thump? My lungs shudder. An inhuman light shines in her eyes. Thump. She's smiling, like a child thrilled to show off a new toy. Thump. This cassette is very important. After all, it holds the voice of God. Did I mishear it? You didn't mishear me. You a mind reader or something? I can see the dumb look on your face. Of course that's what you're thinking. Are you serious? Are you serious? Seriously serious. Seriously. So what do they sound like? A huge grin spreads across her face. It seems I've fallen for a trap. Oops. Seems I've fallen for a trap. I went in with a crazy girl. You're curious, aren't you? Of course you would be, but it's a secret. Maybe one day I'll give you a peek. You can't build up all that tension and not show me. Come on, let me hear some. Oh, maybe she's not crazy, she's just being silly. Nope, this isn't for you. We've only talked once or twice. I'm not gonna share my treasure item just yet, and that's fair. I want to hear it though. Do you have other cassettes? Or is this your only one? An other mischievous look. I fell for another trap. Very mischievous. Of course I do. I'm not some weirdo who only listens to strange things. Ah, that's perfect. I thought I was talking to the local weirdo who only listens to strange things. Something hits me. Ow. She punched me. Ow. Wait. She's still hitting me. Okay, it hurts now. Please forgive me. Had enough. Another foe defeated by my signature left hook. She's talking to herself again. I have no idea what this girl is saying. Maybe I've been a boxer in a past life. Or must have been a boxer in a past life. Let me show you. I typically rotate a few of these out every week. And hold on, give me a second to rerun this. There's always have to be a few anime openings. Back Into the Gate is getting a lot of plays. There's some idle covers, lots of vocal ins. Oh, but Bervuna Doomsday isn't always. Don't touch that one or I'll beat you up. And also, across from the telephone wires, the two of us shared a park bench, and a collection was revealed. I found myself at the park again. Things have been roughed. But at least for these moments, it feels a little easier. Also, I like this screenshot. This is nice. You're gonna fall in if you stay crouched like that. Hello, can you hear me? Silence, idioto. I am concentrating. She crouched, forearms over her knees like some delinquent, glaring at the pond. She's so close to it, the dew is hitting her boots. If I get a little closer, I could push her in. If you make me fall, I'll kill you. And then I'll kill you again. The girl is bad news. I'll do it, don't test me. I take a step closer to position myself for courage. As I get right behind her, I start to bend my knees. And she instantly stands up. The delinquent girl is now inches from my face, staring me down. No words are spoken, but her eyes are locked on me. A silent threat. Something more awful than anything you could possibly imagine will happen if I fall into this pond. Scary. Better leave her alone. For my own safety. She shoots one ordinary look at me before resuming her crouched position. The pond is fairly clean for this part of the city. Even the small bits of pollution carried a nice shimmer with the park lights, like tiny rainbows skimming the surface. Come on, sit with me. I'm fighting the ducks. With that strange comment, she lights a cigarette and breathes into her mouth. Her movements exuded the confidence and elegance of an experienced smoker. I've never seen someone move that smoothly before. I get this girl still has many unsolved mysteries about her. Cough, cough, cough. She's choking on it. Law. That was so uncool, it's funny. Now let's just grab that cigar and throw it in the lake. Our little pond. If I laugh at her, she'll probably suplex me into the water. That's one way to kill someone. A conversation's going somehow. Or I have to keep the conversation going somehow. Why are you fighting the ducks? What did they do? Her face is a bit puffy with small tears trailing down her flushed cheeks. They think they're better than me. Just look at them. Well, they wouldn't think that if they were smoking an Easter spot-billed duck. Their name is derived from the iconic yellow spot on its beak, and they measure about the same size as a mallard. Sporting a gray coat and long neck, the bird floats towards the lily pads and turns its beak towards us for a moment, only to immediately resume its path through the moss. You see that? Smug. I'll get them. She throws something at the duck, and it whizzes through the air for a moment. Whoa, 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 she just threw a lit cigar at a duck. This has to be illegal, I'm pretty sure it is. Its treachery makes a soft poop nowhere near its target. Her Her aim is awful. The criminal charges keep raising for this girl. She's gonna go to duck jail. You good? No. You should hold on to your cigarettes. They must have been expensive. You'll save more money if you stop this war with the ducks. It's okay, I can't finish them anyway. The ducks had it coming. Someone has to show them who's boss. Cough, cough, cough. The remnants of her cigarettes lingered in her exhale. Isn't it unfair? What is? Those things shimmy along eating scraps, and if the scraps aren't good enough, they can just up and fly somewhere else. The rest of us are stuck in the dirt. I think it's funny that the girl who flew over the park is jealous of a bird. It's a mystery, isn't it? Laugh if you want to, then prepare yourself for an uppercut. I'll pass on the violence, but I don't think we're so different from the ducks. Ah, another deep sigh. You know, you might be right. We are ducks. I'm a nymphy. The smoke drifts gently. She smells like cigarettes and lavender today too. Nothing you say makes sense. It's the truth. Even if you don't believe in whales, they still exist, don't they? You don't believe in whales? No comment. That's kind of silly. Haven't you read any mythology? Nymphy? Wait, did I misspell that? They're like nature spirits, fairies. Oh, I know what that is. Oh. And angelic entities, special stuff, you know. A nymphy is, I'm probably spelling this wrong, is a little more in tune to the lungs of the planet than the average human. Imagine if you can feel the cosmos itself. You'd be able to do incredible things. Transmission of the 9 sacraments, soul displacement, zodiacal resurrection of temporal phenomenon. Ah, the last one sounds fancy, but I think you guys would call it something like a time loop. Do you just refer to humans as you guys? Oops. By the way, that time loop stuff is seriously bad news. Way too scary for me. Anyway, tapping into the planet is almost like cooking. You take all kinds of important feelings, put them together, and try to make something beautiful with those ingredients. You sound like you'd be a really bad cook. I can make at least 2 things, maybe. Maybe. Setting aside my expert level cooking skills, everyone does their best to shift their world in meaningful ways. I like to think that some life forms are grasping for something just beyond what they can see. They're looking for something unattainable. Somehow, I was able to do it. I reached somewhere that no one should ever go. This is proof of that violation. She pats her sweatshirt pocket. The consent. Yep. Beautiful and smart. I'm seriously amazing, you know? My head is starting to spin. What do you mean you've reached somewhere no one should go? I need an actual human explanation. Someday I'll let you listen to this tape. Then it'll all make sense. Even if I explain things properly to you, you just complain the whole time, right? This way is better. I still don't get it. That's okay, you will at some point. For now, let's enjoy the time left. My heart sinks. The time left. That's what she said. Did she flip her words, or it's never even occurred to me that our time together would end. But the way she said that, it sounded like my time is running out. I swear you must be an Esper or something. How do you keep reading my mind? I already told you, I'm a nymphy. Not an Esper. Aren't you listening? Besides, it's not hard to guess what you're thinking when you have such obvious reactions. Your emotions are written all over your face. Your thought process is correct. My time really is running out. Like I said, I reached somewhere I shouldn't have, and someone isn't very happy about it. They're coming for me. No one should be able to touch God yet. Somehow I managed to do it. The fruits of that effort are still sitting right here in my pockets. And there's 2 days left. Can you spot me? I don't have any cash right now. She glanced at a nearby drink machine. I spot you every day this week. But I do it anyway. I voiced my complaints on deaf ears and proceeded to insert the coins into the machine. Each one clicking through the mechanism, railing down a assortment of colors. Hot, I smell coffee, soup, tea, and fruit. I go with fruit. That's the price for hanging out with a cutie like me. Don't worry though, I'll pay you back eventually. Yeah, what are you getting? My favorite, of course, rose milk tea. I'll share some with you. As the can rolls to the bottom, she bends over to pick it up, shakes it thoroughly, and almost with a sound of fight, and she takes the first sip. Well, it's so good, what a luxury. Or you should try it. She starts to hand the can to me before pulling it back quickly. Those eyes are definitely thinking of something dumb. Don't get too excited from the indirect kiss. No, you heard me. I grab the can and start to drink it. The rose makes a really refreshing flora aftertaste. Not too sweet, but definitely a drink best for dessert or special occasions. Hey, you're drinking too much. That was just a sip. That was the biggest sip I've ever seen in my life. A typical sip would be 3 drops maxima. She's so mad she's shaking. You're breaking the law. Now I'm gonna need another one. She's pointing at the drink machine, waiting for the coins to magically appear in the slot. Sigh. I obligate her again. The can rolls out again, and we continue our chat. Some time passes and she's had at least 3 more drinks. She really likes those teas. I want another one. How many roast teas has this girl had? Why is she so thirsty? Don't worry, they're really good, so it's okay. I can't stop until I'm fully satisfied. There's some insane logic. She skips over to the well-used drink machine and turns towards me before I even have a chance to pull out the cash. Here, I'll get this one. Consider it a special service. She winds up. Slam, and gives the machine one solid roundhouse kick. Right on the side. You think you're some kind of martial artist. I can't believe it. Associating with such a dangerous person. The kick could probably take someone's head off. The boots of mass destruction hit the machine, and it recoils heavily of its inside rattled by the assault. While the drinks are crying out in pain, she lightly steps over to its front, and with a cute idle pose, completely mismatched to her previous brutality, she clicks the button for rose milk tea, and it drops out. Satisfied with herself, she cracks open the spoils of her victory and walks back towards me. To all psycho nymphs, I think that's how you say it, assaulted vending machines. I think I got it right this time. Nymphs. Only the cutest, most intelligent. I see. That cleared things up. I still don't understand why someone with a crazy profession like that would be hanging around this town. Shouldn't he be finding musicians or homunculi or something? Whoa, homunculi so cool. You must read a whole lot of manga with that overreaction imagination. Yeah, I read a lot of Full Metal. It's only natural to think that someone crazy would be off doing insane stuff. I guess so. But I already sheeped what I was after, so I'm taking a nice break to appreciate the one. Oh. All those crazy things seem small when you're in the middle of it, but they're definitely nothing to seize at. This feels like the end, doesn't it? Insanity is all around us, unimaginable, creatures and consequences, beliefs and dreams. Everything exists in this in the ether. It's more of a question of how hard do you go looking for it. She won't be here forever. I have to tell her. Hey, I was just getting to the good stuff. If all those things are really out there, then I'm glad I met you. Instead of a scary musician, her gaze doesn't shift from straight in front of her. Listless eyes filled with the same fog that surrounds us. But with those words, they cleared, and she looks back at me. Me too. She's smiling. I'll treasure these moments forever. You know, I think I have one more thing to say if you will hear me out. What's up? If you swear to stop throwing cigarettes at ducks, I'll listen to your regrets. No promises on that. She took a deep breath. I found myself unconsciously breathing with her. As she slowly takes the atmosphere into her chest, this precious inhale seems to hold the last bit of oxygen on Earth. Those eyes held me in place, with a look I'll never forget until the day I die. There's only so much time to witness a miracle, you know? I wish I've never held back from the start. I'll never avert my eyes again. I'm so glad I could see the stars with you tonight. We sat in silence for a long time after that. The chittering of bugs, wind through leaves, two bodies embraced, and the last streetlight faded into twilight. I somehow knew the last time would be the last time I see her. I didn't want to believe it. There had to be some chance. Please. Just one more opportunity is all I ask. Oh, I guess use up all my karma in that first meeting. Of course it wouldn't happen again. I never got to listen to that cassette of hers. But to be honest, I just want to spend more time idle chatting. The cassette, nymphs, Immokalee, all those things are less important than the girl who walked on the sky. Despite those thoughts, I found myself running to our usual spot, deep on the west side of the park. Past the children playing, misplaced sidewalk, and the weird light post. To the pond, I look over to the bench, hoping with every fiber in my body to see her just one more time. And I remain alone. No one was there. A wave of sadness washed over me as everything crumbled away. My stomach shivers, and I stumble my way to a seat to narrowly avoid collapsing. As I sit on the usual bench, my shoes knock into something and I heard a small clatter. Something mechanical scrubbed across the concrete tiles. That idiot. Her prized position was tucked away under the bench. I can imagine her lecturing me. Don't kick my cassette tape, dummy. Die, 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 die. Truly no escape from this menace of society, but if this was important, why would she leave it on the ground? Did she forget it? No. Even if she isn't that airheaded, there has to be some point that it belongs here. She left it for me, didn't she? Or did something awful happen? She did say that something was coming for her. Did she escape? I never got the chance to ask her all those things, but she would probably deflect them, even if I tried. Regardless of the reason, I'm alone at the park with a beat-up cassette player, and the one tape is the slide. Anyone would try to listen to it, right? Isn't it the most natural thing to do? I wouldn't call myself a connoisseur of the art, but I'd be listening to things every now and then. I have to hear it. She would want me to hear it. First things first, always rewind your tapes. You want to avoid damaging the playback heads. The more you misuse your tapes, the more likely they'll degrade. Even though cassette tapes themselves are extremely durable hardware, it's just a good idea to rewind them. What if I accidentally stepped on them? Oh, also don't forget to store them properly in a case. You think they would be safe if you left them alone, but what about dust? Something else to keep in mind is there's no headphones. Seriously. Wait, did you even see her with headphones? She must have had some. Yeah, we definitely used a pair 2 days ago. I bet she left them in her pocket and forgot. Ah, such an airhead. There's no speakers on this thing, so the only choice is headphones. When the convenience stores are closed, there's no way I can get my hands on something to listen on this so soon. Damn. The windshield picked up a little, so I tossed my hands into my coat pockets to warm up. My shoulders start to adjust to the uncomfortable park bench, and my fingers brush against something. There's a thin cable in my jacket. When did I pull my hands out? A simple 3.5 headphone jack emerged from them. You gotta be kidding. I know she's mocking me, wherever she is. And this thing is really damaged. I must have been through a lot. Of course, with that girl abused, it definitely needs a break. Plug the headphones in, place them over my ears, and hold it tightly. A few curls just flew off. The city murmurs, and the fog obscures the moon. The button clicks. I've heard that our lives unfold like a kaleidoscope. At any given moment, we humans are presented with an infinite amount of choices and decisions that lead into each other. Each sort of glass reflects the light behind it and disappears into thousands of other counters, with those forming shapes of their own and even more than that. But every single one, part of the sun glimmers through them. Some choices take you to the corners of your side and brings you to the very edge of the kaleidoscope. Even at this dangerous threshold, where light can barely reach, we still exist. Our presence within the toy is proof enough. It's up to us to find our way through the labyrinth, all the colors that catch us and stumble through. Even the smallest glimpse of pigment is worth immeasurable beauty. These thoughts reach me as I drift through the clouds, beneath heaven. A flood of dreams refracted into infinity. The kaleidoscope has shattered, and a new dawn seeps through the cracks. So, that's it, I guess. Yeah, well, that was Above Eden. Oh, I didn't see this below. At a chance, resurrection was offered, and I took her hand. What does it mean to feel a miracle? As a fog has obscured the moon, I accepted those words, and she chose levitation. That's pretty cool. Or that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, that's a game above Eden. But yeah, that was pretty cool and chill and interesting. I'm gonna guess she was an actual nymph or something. But yeah, it was pretty nice. I'm not too sure what happened in the ending. Well, no, I am pretty sure, I guess, but it was nice. I enjoyed it. But yeah. Load. There's nothing to load. Oh, there's a lot of save files for a short game like this. But either way, yeah, that's Above Eden. Nice game. And I loved the way it looked. Oh, I forgot to mention that. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it and had fun watching. And I hope you have a good night or a good morning. And I'll see you all later. Bye.